Hi, today I'm going to present the data science tutorial, and that is the first day tutorial for data science. So first question is, what is data science? It is interdisciplinary field combining statistics, computer science, and domain knowledge. It extracts insights from structured and unstructured data. It involves data collection, cleaning, analysis, and visualization. If you want to see in a pictorial form, then it could look like the minimum requirement for data science is like mathematics, basic mathematics, statistics, coding, data wrangling, and processing, visualization of data, machine learning skills, real world project skills, communication skill, lifelong learning skills, team player skills, ethical skills. So there are a number of way of representing. For example, what it includes, it's like to implement some scientific method, visualize it, statistical modeling, statistical computing, data technology, data research, data consulting, real world applications. So these are some of the things what it looked like. And these days it is highly demanding, and this provides a large number of jobs throughout the world, including India, Pakistan, Bangladesh. And the benefit of this data science is that even if you don't have job, you can also work as a freelancer and work from home. So it is easy to work from any place wherever you are located. You just need to have your own simple, normal computer system. That's it. So if somebody asks or presents, what is data science in terms of poster presentation or attraction form, then it could look like this. So for example, here, the same thing, it is saying a multidisciplinary field that combines computer science and statistics to gain deep data insights. And it is an in-demand skill that companies need to make smart business decisions with data. Data science includes data analysis, data engineering, machine learning, and many more fields or approaches. So if I'm not talking about the salaries in India, but in the developed countries, the data analysis jobs have really high salaries. For example, 80,000 US dollar per month, sorry, per annum. This is the lowest salary. But and 106,000, that means this salary is for data scientists per annum. But this is the minimum salary in data science. So the market is like over the next decade, the Bureau of Labor Statistics expects data science occupations to grow up by 31%. The number of roles will increase from this number to 2.7 million. This they are talking in the US market. Now, some of the examples like data science technologies are mentioned here: SQL, Spark, R, Python, and more. Then job titles could be data analyst, data scientist, business analyst, data engineer. And how data science works. For example, first step, problem statement, data collection, data cleaning, data analysis and exploration, data modeling, optimization, and development. Now, data science is a different approach of looking at data. You can take a forward look approach and explain any information or insight in the data set using data science. You can analyze the current or past data that helps you to predict the outcomes. This is one way most organizations do their best to make informed decisions. They can answer various open-ended questions. The following are some features that differentiate data science from business intelligence. For example, data sources. If you want to compare business intelligence and data science, then here is structured. But in data science, it is both structured and unstructured. Approach, statistics and visualization. While in data science, statistics, machine learning, graph analysis, neurologistic, linguistic programming, that is NLP, focus, past and present, data science, past, not past, but present and future. Tools, there are a number of tools which you can use for data sciences. Now, there are different phases of data science life cycle. For example, currently, most of the people consider 6 phases, or if you want to summarize it, it could be in 6 phases. For example, first phase is to identify the problems and understand the business. Then data collection, data processing, data analysis, data modeling, and model development. So if you want to work as a freelancer, then how can you receive or deal with the client in order to get that data science job or work? You just need to discuss with the source from where you can get the job or work, and then try to identify what is the goal of the source, what they want with the data, and then take the job and start working on it. That's quite simple. So here, if you want to read in text, it says data preparation, first phase, second phase, plan the model, third phase, sorry, second phase is, so first phase is discovery, second phase is data preparation, then plan the model, build the model, operate the model, and finally communicate the results. That's it. Now, the pros and cons of data science. So everything has some positive and some negative perspective. So data science is an upcoming field and there are multiple opportunities. Having said that, the field has its share and pros and cons. This is where I'm going to discuss the pros and cons. So for example, I'm just going to explain in pros, fastest growing field, abundance of roles, a versatile field, makes data easier to understand, and there are lots of easy opportunities, career opportunities. Then if you want to understand, remove the redundancy, products become smarter, saves lives, add in personal growth. Then some disadvantages like data science is an ambiguous term, impossible to master data science, then requires a lot of domain knowledge, unexpected results, lack of data privacy. Now, this same thing has been summarized here in figure, that advantage includes its highly demanding evidence of positions, highly paid career, highly prestigious, versatile, better decision making, predictive analysis. Disadvantage, it's a bloody term. Mastering data science is nearly impossible. Large amount of domain knowledge required. Arbitrary data may yield unexpected results, problems of data privacy, cost and time, bias in data. Now, top 10 advantages. First thing, increased sales and better margins. Easy to combine and analyze all kinds of big data. Employees, teams, and managers perform better. Prevents information overload, helps to avoid and to demand risks. Improve data quality, helps to understand market forces and turbulences. More transparency and loss risks of fraud. More flexibility company, more flexible company, and then driver for new knowledge. Now, applications of data sciences. Primarily, it is implemented in healthcare and where it's more and more paid job and high salaries. Predictive diagnostics. and personalized medicine needs really good data scientists. Finance, fraud detection and algorithmic trading, retail, customer segmentation and recommendations, transportation, route optimization and autonomous vehicles. Now, there are more summarized way: healthcare, finance, manufacturing, transportation, entertainment, e-commerce, social media, business analytics. These are the most common and top among the top applications of data science. That is healthcare, finance, manufacturing, transportation, entertainment, e-commerce, social media, business analytics. Now, if you want to see the same thing, data applications, it could look like this here. Post ads on the website, get started customers, take users query, provide results, show relevant recommendations, analyze search patterns, recommend products to consumers, show high quality products, find latest course, collect students feedback, understand students requirement, analyze users data, use machine learning algorithms, recommend movies. So these are different applications with examples. So data science for targeting advertising is this one, pink color. Then data science for internet search, this green color. These are some of the most common applications in these fields. Data science for e-commerce, analyze search patterns, recommend products to customers, show high quality products. Data science for education, find latest course, collect students feedback, understand students requirements. Then data science for video streaming, the same way you can look for it. So this is what you need to know about data science, and then you can think about how to get the job. Data science workflow, like problem definition, data collection, data cleaning, processing, pre-processing, exploratory data analysis, EDA, modeling and evaluation, development and monitoring. Then you can see the workflow. Something could look like this. If you get the data analysis job, you could look how to think about this data science. And then there are some other way to summarize data science application. For example, data science workflow is summarized in just 5 points. But here, if you want to see in real steps, in summary, then this is also one of the easiest way of understanding data science workflow. And that's overall thing to understand the data science workflow and approaches. Now, key tools. You are free to use any software or any coding language, MATLAB, R, Perl, Python. Now, libraries, Panda, NumPy, Scikit, TensorFlow, database, SQL, or MySQL. Visualization, Matplotlib, Seaborn, Tableau. So then, in addition, there are some basic things like Microsoft Excel, XML, ML, something more. So these are some of the summarized. If you know these tools, or minimum one of the coding things, and you are aware of basic class 10 mathematics, you are free to work and easily deliver the data science project. So it's not that complicated field. It's quite easy field, and depending on your mathematical knowledge, not mathematical in that sense, but statistical mathematics and the coding. Two things, if you have it, and if you have some basic understanding of in scientific way, you are easily able to enter into data science field and get the career in this field. Now, the skills, if I want to summarize, what skills you need? The same figure which I presented on the first slide, this one. You can look over it. So the skills are classified, as I discussed on the previous slide. Soft skills, hard skills. Soft skills, storytelling, collaboration, decision maker, fast coder, critical thinker. Hard skills, data visualization, data cleaning, MATLAB, R, Python, SQL, machine learning thing, algebra, calculus. These are hard skill things. Now, real world case studies, where data sciences are daily applied, or this is routine work. For example, Facebook, Amazon, some other leading businesses, they all have data science applications. Now, pharmaceutical industries or petroleum companies, biotech companies, the best qualities, top 100, 200 universities, everywhere there are data scientists or data analysts sitting for this purpose. So that is like, a kind of understanding and application of data science. So if you are able to understand real world data, then you can easily get the data science experience. And now if you want to think something more towards application, because in the next class I will teach you the statistical packages which are required, or statistical methods which are minimum to you need to know in data science before you enter into data science job, or if you are looking for data science job. Then there are some small class 10 level statistics or mathematics which you need to just know, and then try to go for coding, how to code those things in R, MATLAB, Perl, or Python. So here, these are some of the pillars. For example, you need a computer, you need basic mathematical and statistical knowledge, communication and visualization, domain knowledge. The domain knowledge which I have given you is more than enough. So when you are interested in data science and you are applying for any job, for example, you want to get the job in the pharmaceutical industry for data science, you just need to know basic idea about the pharmaceutical industry, not the product deep, how the products are formed, but how many products they have, what are the complexities, what are the levels of products, what are the ranges, everything. These are some small things you need to know before you start. Overall, the basic knowledge required remains the same, irrespective of the nature of industry or business. That's it. Then in the next day, in second day, I will be presenting the methods and how to code it. So thank you very much for today.